um, day after Thanksgiving. I don't want to say Black Friday because that has a connotation to it that a lot of people are unaware of. But I'm not gonna. Oh, you could look it up. Look up the true meaning of Black Friday. Um, and the hair is a natural, and it's waving away on its own in different areas because that's just how my hair goes. And over here, it's like a sprout, and it's extra, like kind of coily and kinky in one part at the root. Yes, I have some. I have different textures of different hair textures in different spots. Oh my gosh, that's why I'm so special, right? But um, I hope everyone who did engage in family gatherings, I hope you survived. I hope there were no incidents, and if there were, I hope you were able to just reflect on the moment and enjoy your sweet potato, and your turkey. But yeah, I know holidays are always they can always be well, they could be tumultuous at some family gatherings. I mean, I've heard stories. I mean, yeah, I've heard a couple times we had a couple of disagreements during holiday season, but we behaved and we put on our big adult undergarments and we just conducted ourselves like the adult children that we're supposed to be. It happens in families. It happens in every family. Nobody who's ever watched me cannot sit there and say that they've never experienced or they've never been involved in a family um, misunderstanding at a family holiday gathering or at a family gathering. It just happens. It's like I said, it's human nature, you know. But we have to always conduct ourselves like adults and behave and be kind and don't do stuff. Don't upset the host. It's like I've I've heard stories of events that have occurred with other people where utensils were pulled at the table and a ruckus occurred, a rather large ruckus because it was one of those types of things, right? The worst thing to do is if you're going if you're going somewhere. I mean, this is just a social etiquette anyway, but to talk about politics, and we have people that come on here, go back, yeah, um, yeah, like to bring up politics, it's not something to do, um, because it can be a hot button issue, and it's not something that I don't think you should be having those discussions at a holiday family gathering. If you know how people vote, their how they want to, choose a candidate, okay, so be it. So, you got what you wanted, and some people didn't get what they want, and that's how the cookie crumbles. But now we have to make the best of it. Um, yeah, because it's going to be interesting. It's most definitely going to be an interesting administration. I can definitely say that happening. But yeah. So I was driving tonight coming home from my nephew's and I was really having a hard time seeing. It's horrible. I really, oh my God. Like I could see. I'm that old lady who drives 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Hit the blinker. Oh, stop 50 feet. No, I've always been a good driver. But yeah, the night driving is not, it's not good. It's not good. And maybe I should try to clean my windshield. What do you think? No, my windshield is clean. It's the eyeballs, the eyeballs. It's just night driving. It's night driving. It's not fun. I don't like it. And as you get older, you don't see that great. So that becomes well, for myself, I can't speak for everybody, but I know most people in my age category that have problems with night vision, and I know people that are even younger that still don't like to drive at night. It just it happened. It actually started getting really bad. I'm gonna say like when I turned 60. Not that I was out driving at night because I'm a homebody, but I just, yeah, no, maybe a little earlier, maybe at like 55. Yeah, because I remember going out, going to a dance class, and it was down in Westchester, and coming home on the Taconic, and I didn't like that. I was like, okay, I got to find someplace closer to go and do my dance exercise. But so that happened, but oh well, I'm still breathing, so I take the best and the worst, and just try to make the most out of it, right? Other than that, how you doing? I just want to jump on here really quick, but I know, on a serious note, I know that the holidays are a rough time for people because of loneliness, loss, illness, um, you know, loss of a job, loss of your home. There's a lot of people that are struggling. There's really a lot of people that are struggling, and I'm an empath, so that's something that you know, I always think of other people because, you know, look at the world we're living in. Look at what we're doing to another country. You know, it's absolutely, it's the most defective type of uh, of human decency. It really, it's just horrendous. It's a very broken. To see what's happening, and to know that it's happening with the pretense of a particular group, when, yeah, I think it's just a lot of baloney. It's a lot of baloney. It's like, you want to have somebody as a scapegoat, so now you have a country that's a scapegoat, and it's not the only country that's a scapegoat. So yeah, I just hope that when it's all said and done, those responsible will be held accountable. And I'm going to leave it there, because if I talk about anything, related to anything deep on a political level, they're gonna shut me down here, because I'm not a political commentator, and certain words you can't say because they monitor you. And I talk about really heavy, deep stuff. So with my videos, they review them and they critique them, because I made another video and I was talking about some suggestions, things that I would do, and they cut that out. Things that I would do as far as what the New Jacks are going to be doing. The New Jacks that are going to be over at you know Casablanca. Them peeps. So yeah, so I gotta just be careful what I say. But I say to everybody, stock up. Stock up on everything that you need, your non-perishables, your things that you use, that you consume. I would say, if you have the finances, try to stock up on like those things for at least 6 months, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going to get stuff that I need, because yeah, I think what we're going to be encountering is going to be on the level of this is just what I see, this is just what I feel. I think it's going to be on the level of like an emergency, like type of a COVID situation, because there's going to just be a lot of mayhem, because they're making a lot of proposals. Like one one proposal that they're making is terminating people's employment. And there's laws that have been written and are part of a job and part of law, employment law, where you cannot go ahead and just terminate employees with socials that begin with a zero one day, and then others whose socials end last number ends in a odd number the following day. I don't know if that's like what they do in, well, I do know that's what they do. They do that in corporate because I worked in corporate. And well, I went for jobs like executive admin assistant, and like busting out a typing exam, 65 words a minute, doing shorthand, I'm well spoken, I'm articulate, but I wasn't of the right persuasion. But then offer me a job in the mailroom. Like, what mailroom? What am I in junior high school? Like, this is my first job? I don't think so. And that's exactly what I tell people. It's like, no, no, no. I remember when I moved up here, I applied for a job to work at one of the hotels. It was like an account representative. And I go there, this lady's interviewing me, and she knows what I'm there for. And then she says to me, "Oh no, well, we've already conducted enough interviews for that position, but we have some house cleaning positions." And me and my very, I'm like, my ears, the smoke's coming. House cleaning, oh, okay. I said, I thank you, but no thank you. I'll pass. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so that's the kind of stuff that happens. So I think that the New Jacks are going to be kind of in for a surprise, because they're not going to be able to let people go whose socials start with a zero one day, and then, the ending of their social is in an odd number, and then the following day. That's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. So yeah, it's we're going to be in for a bumpy ride, folks. So just stay buckled up. Stay buckled up. We're going to see a lot of transitions that are going to be pretty like, oh wow, oh okay, But hey, people, they wanted who they wanted, and now they got what they got. So that's how it goes. But everybody, I hope you're doing good. I hope you get through the holidays, and I hope you managed. And like I was saying, holidays are tough. Especially when you're alone. I've been living alone now. Well, my son was home, so I've been living alone now since like 5 years. He was only here for 6 months, but he was here before, even after my husband had passed. But it takes a special person to, be able to like just sustain on their own. You really have to be you have to be really strong and independent, and know, well, this is how life goes. When the ish hits the fan, you got to deal with it. You as an individual, nobody else. So you can have 1,000 people around you. When you have stuff that you're going through that you have to work out, you have to deal with it. Nobody's gonna come, like, people can come and try to like, oh, do this. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Like, you could hold on to stuff. You could, what's going on. So of course you got to be okay. You got to get through whatever, the shock of it all. But yeah, this is not a good time for a lot of people. So I just hope everybody who's having a hard time, I hope you, you stay, you try to stay positive, be thankful for the little stuff, like visiting family. I was hearing about a family member struggling, and they were talking about doing some harmful things to themselves, and I was like on the verge of tears, and I was just saying, listen, it's only a temporary solution. It's just whatever you're going through. I mean, it's a permanent fix for a temporary problem. And a lot of people, they can't cope, and they just, well, they are no longer with us. I'll say it like that. And people struggle. So just take care of your mental health. Be thankful. Try some type of community, or if you're not into religion, or some type of spirituality, something that'll keep you grounded. That's why I've been able to strong like boom. I'm grounded, and that's why I sustain. I've had so much stuff like trauma, like that. Other people would have been like, "Okay, I'm done. I don't want to deal no more. Bang bang." But I get through because, like I said in another video, my life has been a carnival ride in comparison to other people. Other people have had like stories that, if you watch this one particular this channel, the stories that you hear are really heartbreaking, really really heartbreaking. And a lot of people there, but these people are still here, so they're all survivors. Everybody, you have to be strong to survive. That's what it comes down to. And if you're having any problems with substances, you're having any problems with anything. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Your mental health, substances, abuse. Seek help. Seek help. There's a lot of people that struggle, and they live in silence in their struggle and their pain, because they don't want to, they don't want to burden family. They don't want to talk about stuff. That's how I've always been. I've always been like, I just keep stuff to the vest, and I don't talk. I don't talk about stuff. But anyway, but you can't do that. That's not healthy. But see, like I like to well, take it out by working out, or just writing about it, write about the situations, and gets me too. But anyway, everybody have a great night, and stay positive, be thankful for the little stuff, and give back. Always give back, because there's always somebody who has nothing in comparison to the little that you have. So think about that. Till next time. Peace.